Sir, I'm Devashish Shankar, Joint Director, School Education, Government of West Bengal. With me is Dr. Shibrata Rai Gupta, Senior Scientist from NIC. Now he is leading the team of Bangla Shiksha 3.0. I would like to thank Scotch Award Group and the honorable juries for giving us this opportunity to present our project Bangla Shiksha 3.0. Sir, ma'am, before I would like to start our presentation, I'd like to say a few words about this Bangla Shiksha. As you know, West Bengal is a very big state, and it has made significant progress during last 10 years in the school education sector. You know that the state government has taken up a number of activities, but during this short span of time, we would not be able to tell you details of all the schemes. However, I'm just highlighting only a few points here to show you how the progress has been made during the last decade. Madam, you will kindly notice that during the last years, we had made a very good progress in pupil-teacher ratio. We call it PTR. In primary schools in 2011-12, it was only 30:1, whereas it has come down to 21:54. It's a very healthy PTR ratio right now. In upper primary school, it has come down to 25. Secondary level, it is 31. Although in higher secondary level, it's a little higher. It's a 42:1. Also, we have brought down a dropout rate. It's to a very significant level. In primary level, in 2011-12, the dropout rate was 4.1, and now it is minus 2.81. In upper primary level, and now it is below 0. That is actually it is minus 0.10. In secondary level, as you know, there is some other reasons for dropping out, mainly economic reason and other issues. So at secondary and higher secondary level, it is a little higher. It's 4.28, and at higher secondary level, it is 7.27. But perhaps you know that the Pratham, the NGO who makes a survey on educational status every year, they have praised the state of West Bengal for making this dropout level very low in case of elementary level. As you know, during last 10 years in the state, around 7,000 new elementary schools have been set up, and these schools have been set up across the state. You know, there are a large part of the state having some rural area and agrarian belt. We have set up a good number of elementary schools in those areas. 749 upper primary schools have been upgraded to secondary schools. In higher secondary level, 2,094 secondary schools have been upgraded to +2 level, that is higher secondary schools. We have added more than 2 lakh, it is precisely 2,15,000 additional classrooms to the existing schools. And there was a huge recruitment drive, and exactly we have recruited 1,35,146 new teachers in the schools from pre-primary level to higher secondary level. You know that our state has a very high number of schools. Now it is more than 80,000 schools from pre-primary to higher secondary level, and more than 90% of schools are under the government sector. We are catering almost more than 1.5 crore children, school children. So dealing with this huge number of schools and teachers and students, it's a very big problem to monitor this scheme, and that is why we have come up with this Bangla Shiksha, that is a digital platform of the School Education Department, Government of West Bengal. Here, I would also like to add something more that in our state government actually extends a lots of free benefits to the school children. We have a number of benefits and incentive schemes for the school children. All the textbooks are given free of cost to the students, and from pre-primary classes to class 12, that is a higher secondary level. The number of textbooks given to the school children, it is now more than 90 crore during this last 10 years. We give school bags to the free of cost to the school children. More than 98 lakh school bags have been distributed to the students. School uniform, it is given up to elementary level. More than 9.73 crore school uniform have been distributed. Black school shoes are given to the primary school children, and the number till now it is 1.71 crore. Sir and madam, here, as you know, to handle all these activities manually is next to impossible, and that is why the state government decided to make a digital platform, that is the Bangla Shiksha. And now we'll discuss about this Bangla Shiksha, its technical aspects and all the administrative aspects. Dr. Ragupta will explain all those issues. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Good morning, dignitaries. It's a proud privilege for us to present the Bangla Shiksha portal before this August audience today. The Bangla Shiksha portal, it was launched in February 2019, and now it's matured, and the current version is version 3.0. Bangla Shiksha is not just like any other portal. It's the digital platform and the digital framework for the school education ecosystem. Starting from pedagogy, infrastructure management, monitoring, and the regular evaluation and planning, the services, various services like e-services and m-services, which is meant for the students, teachers, and other stakeholders, including the incentive distribution and management. Everything is being governed digitally through this Bangla Shiksha portal. The Bangla Shiksha portal, it takes care of all these services from the macro level as well as in the micro level at the school itself. The incentive distribution, it takes care about various incentives like textbook, cycle, tabs, scholarships, school bags, shoes, etc. And it ensures the digital delivery of services ensures zero leakage. In fact, the basic concept of Bangla Shiksha is to have the data captured at the primary source level and its certification, verification, etc. at the higher level, so that we can have a maker, checker, approver kind of scenario over here, and we can have a real life data at our hand to handle all these kind of things. In this particular slide, you can see that what was there before this initiative and how we can actually put the various decentralized portals under the Bangla Shiksha and developed it as a single window portal. We are generating the data, validating the data in a decentralized manner, but we are having the unified universal spirit to handle the data. So here you can see that in Bangla Shiksha 3.0, it's a robust system. It's compatible with all the other systems. We have maintained the national level e-governance standards, which is available, and it provides you the single source of information and decentralized access of stakeholders level-wise. Now, as a decentralized services, we are having various portals integrated with the Bangla Shiksha, like UDICE, through which we can actually manage the entire school infrastructure related data. I'll just show you the homepage of this portal. So this is the protected page of UDICE Plus, which is integrated within the Bangla Shikha portal to generate or gather the data of infrastructure and all to get it validated and to be made available for planning as well as decision making. I'm coming again back to the slide for the other portals. Here you can see the second one on the right side, that is Bangla Shikha portal of schools, teachers and students. Now very recently we have launched the Utshosri portal. It is actually meant for teachers transfer. So in Bangla Shikha, as you know that there are three major pillars. One is the school, the other one is the student, the third one is teacher. So we have the digital database of all these three pillars, and the entire data management is online. Now, from last year onwards, during the COVID pandemic, the school education department responded with the online classroom and the e-learning system in order to ensure that the COVID pandemic doesn't actually stop school education to be reached to the students. So here you can see that there are so many tasks that was provided directly to the students through the online classroom portal. There are e-learning portal integrated with it. And the activity tasks are being distributed after taking printouts also from the portal when the delivery of midday meal is being provided weekly to the parents during the pandemic time.
Sorry to interrupt you, sir. Could you please conclude your presentation in next 2 minutes?
Yeah, sure. So in this particular portal, you can you can see that major constituents of the Bangla Shikha portal. We are having at the left the Utshosri, that is the teacher transfer portal. IOSMS is the salary requisition and management portal, which actually caters to 2,000 crores of DBT every month towards teachers' salary and other components. And we are having school management system, which at the micro level, it provides 65,000 number of websites of individual websites of schools. It is also providing the class log, routine, etc. We are having integrated midday meal system to provide the data coverage by school management system. And we are having all the stakeholders login within the system. So these are the basically challenges that we face, that digital adoption among schools and training of the stakeholders within a stipulated time frame. And within a very strict timeline, we had to make the portal ready. So as a solution, the Bangla Shikha has actually evolved. Now you can see that these are the various benefits, like from the portal we are providing student ID card, transfer certificate, online promotion, mark sheets, online e-learning material, all incentive. And this is the KPIs directly taken from the portal snapshot. And these are the way forward, which we would like to tell you that we are now focusing on rating and grading of school, enhancement of the teachers' knowledge and through the continuous academic and professional development. All the boards and different affiliations which are there, those we are like to take under this ecosystem. GIS portal is also there. We are now trying to improve the GIS portal. We are trying to introduce the fund management of individual schools at present, and the live interaction of the students within the classroom. So this is the summary of our presentation. Because there is very little time, we couldn't say much on this. Just before the conclusion, we would like to again point out that very recently the Pratham Trust, they have actually found that West Bengal is the top in the country in terms of the least dropout rate and the highest number of textbook distribution amounting to 99.72%. So this is not a what we should say that over the years there is a dynamic progress in managing all these things, and it actually happened just because of the Bangla Shikha portal, which helped the department to actually manage this humongous data digitally, so that all these services can be done in a very effective way. Thank you so much. If you allow us 2 minutes time, then we can also just take you to the live demonstration of the portal. If 2 minutes time.
I think it's okay. We understood the concept. It's quite good. And in fact, I'm quite happy that you have integrated both internal functioning of the schools as well as the outside for people to see the MIS type. Only concern is that you have also integrated online classroom with it, right? So
yes,
you mentioned that you have got enough bandwidth and data handling capability of the server. That's all right. But data handling capability and handling online classroom are two different things. So
yes.
are you also capable of handling that bandwidth? Because where the video, just now we saw that if the video is not good, bandwidth is not good, then you cannot have both audio and video. So that problem, how are you handling? Because online classroom, you are not only talking about the schools, but the bandwidth of the children who are using it. So how are you handling that? That is my first question. Second question is that too many people are involved in it. So how did you make them understand, learn, and use? How do you capacity building of the people who are handling it? Because your stakeholders are large. So these are the two questions I would like you to answer.
Ma'am, regarding the first question, ma'am, it's definitely we had a challenge regarding the bandwidths in rural areas. The bandwidth is not that much. So what we have done, we have actually have the YouTube videos of all e-learning thing, and also, ma'am, it was broadcasted through cable as well as the TV channels during the pandemic every day, starting from 11 o'clock till 3 p.m. For the upper primary and secondary school.
I think this is a very, I get it. This is a very good idea. Probably others should follow it, because having an online through computer bandwidth is difficult. But through video channel, TV channels, if you can do local cable and all that, I think that's a good idea. Good. The next.
Ma'am, apart from this, there are two more things. We had a service, it's called Bangla Shikha Durobhashe. That means Bangla Shikha using a telephone. So there is a toll-free number. For a stipulated time period, there are this is actually manned by different subject teachers. So questions are being asked by students,
Yeah.
and it is
Okay.
yes.
I get it. I get it. Thank you.
The second part is, ma'am, regarding the training. In fact, we have a training framework like that. We at the state level, we handle the master trainers training programs, and down the line, the district inspectors and SIs.
It's a tired.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh,
yes.
Thank you. Thank you very, very well.
Hello.
Yes,
sir.
My question actually is that I find that there is a negative dropout in primary and upper primary. I was just curious how it happened.
Sir, actually, it means that in Bangla Shiksha, we are the first level, we are covering all the government schools. But still, apart from these government schools, we have some private schools. The children from private schools are coming, they are joining our government schools, and that is why the number, the enrollment has become more than the previous year. So it has become, the figure has become negative.
So
in comparison to previous year's figures, sir.
No,
Yes,
but you are not taking the total enrollment across government and private schools.
right, sir. Sir, this calculation has been made in respect of government schools only.
Okay.
Sir.
But what's the status with respect to the overall, including private?
Sir, yes, sir, we do that, but that is for separately for we consider in enrollment of all the schools, irrespective of management, that is separately we take into account. But this calculation has been made in respect of government schools only, sir. That is why it has come down to negative.
Okay. And now next question is again, whether the data which is available, is it a real-time data or again,
Absolutely, sir. It's a completely real-time data, sir.
no lag, time lag?
No,
Because,
there is no time lag, sir. We are capturing the data at the school level. Every head of institution, they are having their login. So they put the students' data, teachers' data, and school infrastructure related data directly into the portal, and it's getting validated by the inspector of schools at the subdivision level as well as at the district level, sir.
Okay, okay, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome.